I know this is your time. You'd like to keep us updated.
Yeah, we'll keep everybody posted on Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Miami and the Jets were underway as New England decided to defer after winning the toss. And here's Hines on the run back, breaking a tackle and taking it past midfield. And down the sideline he goes. This is storybook. An opening kickoff return for Damar Hamlin. And this place is absolutely going wild. 3rd and 8. Russo chasing after him. He collides with him and hammers him down at the 19-yard line.
That allows you to go back. And then you look to the leadership group. And now each day, more positive news. And here we are. They're really ready to go.
3rd and 7. Comes pressure. Allen dancing around. And, somehow he's able to get away twice, but not a third time as Wise has hold of him.
Thank you all.
3rd and 1. Going to go up top for it and get it with Myers. He's able to run it past the 50 before Edmonds shoves him down. Pittsburgh, Miami, and New England right here with a 1st and 10 at the 45. As Jones works the middle of the field. Good pass with precision to the 28-yard line.
They're throwing all these little things. I like their identity.
2nd and 5. It's Harris weaving.
3 teams, right? Bengals, Bills, and Chiefs.
There's the first down pass by Parker's got another catch. And he's tiptoes out.
They can win on defense. They can run the football, and they're getting the ball down the field now. Red zone's big, though.
2nd and goal. And fake again. Play action. Back of the end zone. Myers. Did he get the 2nd foot down? I'm not sure he did.
This is close. Very close.
I think it might have just been one just with the naked eye. But they say touchdown. Give Myers credit for the effort he made.
Right there. Oh.
Is there contact with the ground?
I'm not really sure.
Somehow Baltimore won today. That would go down to a coin flip if they were to play again next week. But they're up 10-0 in that game as Diggs is able to make the catch near the 50 on the sideline. Again, right in front of Belichick. Dropping back to the 40. Bentley's in there quickly. To the sideline they go, and they've got a catch with Davis this time. Opponent quarterback streak against Belichick's teams in his career as Allen's pass caught on the hip by Diggs. Turned around just in time.
This is where New England came in and said they have to win this down.
3rd and 7. And here comes New England trying to bring it. Backpedaling to the 33. Flings it. And it's Davis at about the 3-yard line. Boy, he backpedaled a long way.
Only 3 rushing touchdowns to running backs this year, Patriots. They don't give it up to those guys.
They fake it to Singletary. He's got time at the 10. Looking for another option. There it is! Touchdown to Dawson Knox! And there's a heart right back at you, Damar. Handoff. Boy, they were across that line quickly, weren't they?
I thought that was offside.
Yeah, I did too.
Either timed that incredibly well.
Jones has hit his last 7 passes. Here's Edmonds coming after him. All the way back inside the 10, and he just threw it at the feet of Damian Harris.
Changing the protection, trying to figure out who's coming.
Slides to buy time, and he's able to find McKenzie at the last second. This time it's 3rd and 6. As he barks out the signals, escapes the pocket. Oh, he's taken down. Nice job wrapping it up. Equali able to get credit for the sack, his 2nd of the season.
Well, I tell you what, if you're a Patriot fan, you want Pittsburgh to lose and you want the Dolphins to lose.
That's right.
And you're in the playoffs no matter what.
2nd and 6. Nice run. It's Stevenson.
Oof.
And guess what? Ramondre Stevenson just became a 1,000-yard rusher with that carry right there. Pickup of 18.
Look downfield, check it down when they're out of there. Aggressively take what the defense gives you.
Fake it to Stevenson this time. Jones plants the feet and fires. Open is Bourne. And he's backed up by Poyer, but holds on for a good gain.
Wow.
Comes in tied at 19 with Don Shula.
Tall task going into Buffalo, though, right?
3rd and 3, and they've got a first down with Bourne. And he jumps ahead to the 7, but you said there's that other scenario if they lose. He's looking at him.
Fake to him and then throw it inside.
2nd and goal, back of the end zone, wide open. Devontae Parker with the touchdown. With injuries in this first half, 2nd and 4. And there's Singletary. Motor, they call him. And he's able to rev it up.
What's that?
18-yard run by Singletary as Cook is able to peel off a good one for another 10. Quick thought on what you thought about McDermott in our meeting yesterday. Houston can't lose for winning, I guess you could say. As Allen again is going to keep it. And he's wrapped up at about the 14-yard line. Now you got a 3rd and 10 with 26 seconds. You seal it for long enough. Pass. Oh, he got hit when he threw it, and he's intercepted. It's McCourty with his 35th career interception. And Brown is able to tackle him at the 35-yard line. That is the 19th pick of the season. It was Judon.
What does he need to do in the second half? He said, my team just needs to play better than them. Tim?
Well, here they start out with a little pass. Set up a wide receiver screen to Bourne, and that's good for 11. Here they come. Safety blitz on the run. Open. Henry makes the diving catch. Here's the 3rd and 1. Almost intercepted. That was Edmonds. Reached up, got a hand on it.
No, are they? They should run the ball here, Jim.
3 to get the playoff, and they do, in fact, go for it. Russo coming after him. Pass complete to Henry. And Hunter Henry, this has been his drive, his 3rd catch. Great drive that began back at the 19 to start the quarter. Approaching 5 minutes in length. And Stevenson able to pull up, make a move. Wow. And Poyer has to hold on for quite a while, running behind David Andrews, and they're down to the 20-yard line.
They get to the right plays, they make it difficult on you.
They fake it and then throw it. And it's intercepted at the 1-yard line. Tre'Davious White reaches up and makes the play. And run it again. Singletary. Oh, the ball came out. The ball is loose. It's on the ground at the 11-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. This is so big right here. And, oh, the Patriots have it, Jim.
Patriots recover. They get the ball right back.
The league in 3rd quarter point differential because they create turnovers. They lead it.
Did it again.
And they did it again. Season on the line. Playoffs in Buffalo.
Time for Jones. Now it breaks down. Able to slip out of a tackle and slides at the 6. Right at the knee of Milano and Johnson. There's a 24-yarder by Falk, who has now, with that kick, made 60 consecutive. Have been in control of that game throughout. Again, Cincinnati could move up to the 2, and Buffalo could fall back to the 3 if the Bills lose here. Cincinnati goes on to a win, which you might expect. Baltimore shorthanded. Here comes Hines again. Oh my goodness! Can he do it twice? Is this for real? Can you believe it? Even a little Dion strut to the end zone. 101 yards. 3rd and 7.
Number 1, 3rd down.
Look at the time. Incomplete. Oh. That's Thornton, the rookie out of Baylor. He gets hammered by Taron Johnson.
Well, yeah, because 400 of them were eaten up before we ever got out there. So it's a positive. They all go together.
2nd and 10 as it's over to Knox. And he's going to be, oh, he might have stayed in bounds as Sean. Ford has had quite a game with a pick and a fumble recovery. Allen completes it. Shakir weaving and taking it down to the 41 of New England.
Alert, alert. Safety's down. Does he stay down? Yes.
Oh, he got away from Uche. Boy, is he quick. Allen on the run and open. John Brown. Oh, my goodness. They call him Smoke. The Bills giving hope to the Dolphins and the Steelers. There's Parker out to the 29. Harris, look at him turn it on. Good looking run out to the 49. I tried that once. I lost every time. I don't know why. 3rd and 6.
Huge play right here. Got to finish this. Poyer.
Oh, I think it's going to be marked about a foot short, maybe.
If you're Bill Belichick, Matt Patricia, you need something.
You are saying it's big. Oh, look at this. They're going to go play action and complete it to Myers with the first down catch. Team that controls it at the moment. If it wins, Jones to Parker, reaches up. What a catch! Touchdown, New England.
Wow, this is what I was talking about earlier, Jim. Just don't overthrow. It's one-on-one out there. The corner's not looking back at you. Watch this, Jim.
Oh, look at this play design.
Well, look at it. If no one's in here, you can quarterback sneak and no. Motion him, give it to him, or throw a quick screen out to the right.
There it is. Quick screen. The Bills are all over it. It went to Stevenson. Time. Only one player's done it more often. That's Peyton Manning. Got a completion. As McCourty is there with Jones to end it at the 49-yard line. Diggs has been fairly quiet since early in this game. Not a catch in this half. But they're looking for him now! And there it is! Bingo! Diggs with the touchdown from long distance.
One of the great throws you'll see all year. The alien, Josh Alien Allen. That's the one thing you want Parker sometimes to adjust. 4 interceptions on passes thrown to him this year by Mac Jones.
There's the punt bouncing around the 40.
Oh, it hit him.
It hit him. It hit a Buffalo player. It did on the back of the leg, and it's some New England recovery to keep him in the game.
Play action. Pretend like you're going to have it, and then throw it.
They're going to run it. Instead, they get into the secondary with Harris. And it was Poyer, the one guy who was standing back there. It was 3rd and 19. Jones takes the shot. Pass too high and intercepted. It's Matt Milano. Milano running down the sideline and taken down at the 40-yard line. They tried to strip him at the end, but the pass was intended for Hunter Henry.
Same there. Tell Diggs, everyone on the team, stay in bounds if you catch it near the sideline.
There's a run for a first down by Cook. Diggs went over 100. Uche trying to get to him. Josh right straddling the line of scrimmage, goes to the end zone. Oh, almost. Gabe Davis was there. Jonathan Jones was defending, and it falls incomplete.
For 3-4 yards. Throw it at his feet if it's a check down. Now, 3rd down, you got to get it to him right away.
Ball tapped around and picked off by Edmonds.
He's going through Buffalo for the next decade. We said it a year or two ago.
It's Cook. And boy, he battles and gets the first down.
Not good enough to beat a talented, dominant Bills team.
And that is going to be it. And they told him, yes, you won the game of life. Today in Buffalo, his teammates won a game for him. That's what they did. And on to the playoffs as the 2 seed.